This is the weekly sales meeting for May 11th, 2025. My name is Chris Fleming. You can reach me at chris@cdmediaconsulting.com or go to our website at cdmediaconsulting.com. Today's topic is subscription fatigue. Progress is a result of change. All change may not be progress, but change offers an opportunity for broadcasters. Yet most broadcasters are too busy to fight this battle. And what about sales teams? What about sellers? Those selling electronic media also face headwinds. One popular and prevailing sentiment is the whole world has moved online. The popular vernacular is that streaming has overtaken broadcasting as the primary delivery vehicle of the day. And this is far from the truth, but the narrative is controlled by the medium. The internet touts the power of the internet. It downplays the importance of free over-the-air broadcast television and radio. Broadcasters are also guilty with equal blame. We would rather fight each other than have a united and uniform message of utility and convenience. It could be we don't understand the opportunity. What and where is the point of entry for consumer sentiment? It is at the point of subscription fatigue. Subscription services have become a major part of American life. From streaming movies and TV shows to meal kits and online news, subscriptions offer convenience and variety. Yet many are now feeling overwhelmed by the number of subscriptions they have. This phenomenon is known as subscription fatigue. Subscription services have grown over the past decade. Companies like Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon have made it easy for people to access almost anything. That is, if they are willing to pay a monthly or annual fee. This model has expanded to other areas. Meal kits are one area where subscription services have taken off. Services like Blue Apron and HelloFresh deliver ingredients and recipes to your door. Fitness services skyrocketed during the global pandemic. Platforms like Peloton and ClassPass offer workout videos and live classes. Adobe and Microsoft have moved to subscription-based models for their software products. All this has led to subscription fatigue. We have too many. As more companies adopt the subscription model, we find ourselves juggling multiple subscriptions. This can be overwhelming. It is hard to manage. According to a survey by West Monroe, the average American pays for about 7 subscription services. The big negative is the accumulation of such costs. While each subscription might seem affordable on its own, the costs add up. For example, paying $10 a month for a streaming service, $15 for music, and $30 for fitness, and so on can lead to significant monthly expenses. CNR research found that we underestimate how much we spend on subscriptions. The number can be off more than $100 a month, and most subscription services use auto-renewal. They auto-charge your credit card each month or each year. We are prone to forget about these recurring charges until it is too late. That forgetfulness can result in paying for services that we no longer use or need. With so many subscription options, there can be a lot of overlap. For example, a person might subscribe to multiple streaming services. These services offer similar content. The redundancy can make us feel like we're not getting good value for our money. Some subscription services make it difficult to cancel. They might require you to call customer service in Kuala Lumpur or go through a complicated online process. This hassle discourages cancellation. This is one factor that contributes to subscription fatigue. We subscribe to services with good intentions but fail to use them on the regular. Some might sign up for a gym service and then rarely use it. This lack of usage makes us feel like we are wasting money. To address customer frustration, some companies are making it easier to cancel subscriptions. Simplified cancellation processes can help reduce subscription fatigue. It allows users to easily opt out of services they no longer need. Some regulations also require companies to provide easy cancellation options. This ensures customers are not trapped in unwanted subscriptions. Truebill and Trim analyze your expenses and identify recurring charges. Prepaid plans also allowed users to pay for a set period in advance, such as 6 months or a year. This can help us avoid the monthly billing cycle. It reduces but does not eliminate the chance of forgetting about these subscriptions. For the past decade, the availability and speed of broadband internet have improved. This has had a profound impact on how we consume media, and it catapulted the growth of streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney+. The speed of broadband has transformed the user experience. One of the most notable impacts of widespread broadband is faster loading times. In the early days of the internet, users often had to wait for videos to buffer, which was frustrating and interrupted the viewing experience. With high-speed broadband, videos load almost instantly. The reduced wait times allows viewers to enjoy their content without interruption. According to the FCC, broadband speeds have increased over the past decade. This improvement means that users can start watching their favorite shows or movies with minimal delays. Broadband internet supports higher video quality, such as HD, 4K, and even 8K resolution. These higher resolutions provide a cleaner, more detailed picture. Streaming platforms now offer content in these higher resolutions. This was not possible with slower internet connections. Netflix and other streaming services offer a wide range of content in 4K resolution. This level of quality provides a cinematic experience at home. This makes it more enjoyable for viewers. With broadband, users can stream content on multiple devices at once without experiencing a drop in performance. The Pew Research Center reports that the average American has at least 3 internet-connected devices. Broadband allows these devices to stream content smoothly. The proliferation of broadband has led to the expansion of streaming platforms. Companies are developing new content to meet the growing demand for streaming. Competition drives innovation. New streaming services like Apple TV+, Paramount+, or HBO Max have entered the market. Each offers exclusive content and adds to the diversity of options available to viewers. And because of this, the choices are now infinite. Yet many people are feeling overwhelmed by the many subscription services they have to pay for. The list goes from Netflix to Hulu to Disney Plus to Amazon Prime. It adds to the subscription fatigue. People are getting tired of paying for so many services. This is where free over-the-air broadcasts, yes, TV and radio, should be the front runners for the share of the consumer attention span. Consider this real-world scenario. It is no secret that I watch a lot of hockey. Unfortunately, to watch my favorite Boston Bruins hockey team, I need to have at least 3 different services to watch all the games. And night after night, I don't know where the game is going to be. And that is not only an irritant, it compounds this idea of subscription fatigue. At least 2 of these services would be unnecessary except for my hockey addiction. I now have a monthly ritual of reevaluating my streaming services. And to top it off, my Bruins were terrible this year. It leads me to ask, why am I paying for this drivel? Look at it from an advertising perspective. On many of the video streaming platforms, consumers will pay a premium for the ad-free service. Take Netflix. If we look at the total universe of Netflix subscribers, only 7% are buying the service and paying the lower price for the ad-supported tier. On the high side, users of NBC's Peacock service are in the 77% range for subscribers of the ad-supported content. The top 3 streaming services by subscriber count are Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Disney+. And 80% of this subscriber base is unreachable by paid advertisers. On the audio side of the ledger, we can look at SiriusXM. Between their paid and promotional users, they tout 33 million subscribers, or 9.7% of the U.S. population. Everett Rogers popularized the law of diffusion of innovation. Using it, we can determine SiriusXM sits somewhere between innovators and early adopters, meaning it is not quite a product. That could be due to the financial commitment necessary to use this service. The viable threshold number sits around 16% of the population. Crossing this audience number is essential for scalable mass market success. While SiriusXM may have a steady subscription base, it does not touch the viability meter. The growth ceiling may be limited unless innovations or integrations reignite mass appeal. Free and over-the-air is the way broadcasters have operated for decades. We use radio waves to send television and radio signals to an antenna at the home or car. This service is completely free. You need only a TV or radio and an antenna. Unlike cable or satellite, there are no monthly fees. Free over-the-air broadcast services offer many benefits. This is especially true in the face of subscription fatigue. And the biggest advantage is cost effectiveness. It's free. There are no monthly bills, no hidden fees, and no need to worry about rising costs. Once you have a TV or radio and an antenna, you can watch or listen to as much as you want without paying a dime. Over-the-air broadcast TV and radio are straightforward. You don't need to juggle multiple subscriptions. You don't need to remember different passwords. You don't have to keep track of billing dates. It's simple and easy to use. Over-the-air broadcasts often include local news, weather, and sports. These are not always available on streaming services. Radio stations provide local traffic updates, news, and music to keep you connected to your community. Modern over-the-air broadcasts offer high-definition picture quality for television. In radio, broadcasts provide clear sound quality. This is most often better than streaming services. These can get bogged down with excess internet traffic and peak consumption hours. Streaming services rely on internet connections. Broadcasters are less likely to be disrupted. If your internet goes down, you can still watch TV or listen to the radio. Broadcasters can take several steps to show people why free over-the-air services are great options. How many of us are running educational campaigns right now? Broadcasters can advertise. We can create informative content explaining how easy it is to set up an antenna and access free television or radio. We can emphasize the fact that over-the-air broadcast TV and radio are free. Compare the cost of subscription services to the zero cost of over-the-air TV and radio. Show how much money people can save and what they could be treating themselves to with this cost savings. We should promote our local content, provided you are creating it. Broadcasters can highlight the local news, weather, sports, and music that viewers and listeners can access for free. This is something many streaming services don't offer. We can hang our hats on quality and reliability, show the high-quality picture, sound, and reliability of over-the-air broadcasting, create comparison commercials to illustrate the difference in the user experience. We can use testimonials to give our argument the peer-validated stamp of approval others may be looking for. Share stories from people who have cut the subscription rather than cutting the cord. Prove how they use free over-the-air broadcast TV and radio and are happy with their decision. Real-life examples can be very persuasive. We are becoming overwhelmed by the number of subscription services, but free over-the-air broadcast radio and television stand out as valuable alternatives. We offer cost savings, simplicity, and access to local content. We offer high-quality picture and sound. Our service is often more reliable. Broadcasters can help people see these benefits through educational campaigns. We should be on the air with cost comparisons. We need to embrace the idea of promoting our exclusive local content. We should be illustrating these differentiators. This is one way broadcasters can attract more viewers and listeners. Consumers are looking for a clear, easy, and more affordable way to watch TV or listen to the radio. We have that choice, but we aren't making enough noise in the marketplace to rise above the fray. My new book, 21st Century Sales Success, is now available on Amazon.com. If you like what you have heard here today, please consider ordering a copy, or two. You can always send one to a friend. Go to cdmediaconsulting.com right now and follow the instructions to order.